Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day here where I live. Our Father has blessed me so tremendously. I live in such a beautiful area. This is a pretty well-known stream, and I happen to be sitting in the spot where these guys come to fish for trout. So it's really pretty cool to walk by and see them out here fishing. And there's a bridge right there, and I was walking across that bridge one day, and it was so cute. There was I don't know, maybe 5 guys standing on this side of the stream, and they were all, fishing for trout. And I looked down, and the men were right in here, this area here, and I was up there on that bridge, and all the trout were over there on that side, and the guys were over here fishing. And it just looked really cool, because it was like the trout knew where not to go. It was so cute. Anyway, I want to share something that might encourage you all. I was spending time with the Lord last night, okay? And I was looking through my journals, which I have quite a few. I shared that this has been a 30-year wait for me. 30 years I've been waiting for promises the Father has told me. Now, I'm not looking for promises. I just really want to go home. I just want to go home. I'm so... So, anyway, this is going to be short, but I wanted to share this because it's so encouraging. So I was looking through my journals last night, and just realizing how long this journey has been, and the promises that Father gave me so many years ago when this all started. And I don't even remember what I was reading when the Father put this into he just brought it back, snapped it back, and I had totally forgotten about it. And I know it was from him because I was feeling like, gosh, is this ever going to end? And I had just finished reading an entry where he had been speaking to me. And just all of a sudden it came back to me in an instant, a dream the Lord gave me back when Donald Trump won the election the first time. And it was he brought it back to me so quickly, and it was just very short, but it had all the details in it, and I want to share it with you because I believe it's very significant. When Donald Trump won, and the things the Lord was telling me when he won the first time, the promises the Lord was giving me at that time, I thought were imminent. And I had a dream at that time about Donald Trump, and it wasn't a long dream, but it was significant, where I was standing. It was like I was in a shopping center. Because I remember, those escalators that are in those shopping centers, the big ones. And I was on the first floor, and I was looking up, and Donald Trump was coming down the escalator. He had his black suit on and his red tie, and he had just won the presidency in real time. And in this dream, he was heading down the escalator, and he was smiling and, very happy. And then the scene changed, and I was standing in a large hotel. Like, it was very fancy. And, maybe it could have been Trump Tower. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. It might have been Trump Tower. I was standing in the lobby, and I was looking at a door, 2 doors, the door, the large doors, the double doors that they have in these places that there's like conference rooms and stuff like that that people use for big events. And I was looking at a room like that, and the doors. I saw the beautiful wood of the doors, and I walked over to the doors and I looked in, and I instantly knew there was a table. There was a big banquet table, and behind the banquet table were my wedding gifts. Now, I thought to myself, how am I going to get to my wedding gifts? Because Donald Trump was surrounded by people, and he was, being Donald Trump. And I thought, how am I going to get over there to get my wedding gifts? And at the time, I was pretty encouraged about it because I thought it meant that, we were going home soon. And nothing happened. Of course, we know that. And so as I was reading my journals last night, and I was realizing how long I have been waiting, and I was a little bit, I was kind of discouraged, to tell you the honest truth, because the promises that our Father has given me are so amazing. Even at the time He was giving them to me, I had a hard time believing it. And so I'm reading these things and I'm saying, gosh, Father, it's been so long. And He just dropped that dream into me. And it was just like I was just having it again. And I know that He gave me that. And I realized after the fact, I thought, oh my gosh, this may be when that will take place. Here I was thinking, I was getting discouraged and stuff, but here it is. Here we are again. Donald Trump just won the election. He was coming down the escalator, and my wedding gifts are in this banquet room. And I really, really hope, and I really believe this dream He brought this back to me as encouragement. Who would have ever thought it? Who would have ever thought that we would be in this situation again? But our wedding gifts, it's not just my wedding gifts. I just really believe the Lord was showing me now is the time. Now is the time for our wedding. I love you guys. Please take it to the Lord. If anybody gets a confirmation, please share it. Love you guys. Shalom.